Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to another episode of Daggerfall, The Elder Scrolls 2. Now, I had just finished pretty much failing a dungeon when last week we checked in, so what I'm going to do now is... in the middle of the wilds, reaching into your pack for something to eat, you spy a note. It wasn't there before. So, remember when I said they would slip a note that's relevant to the quest into your pack way back when? Well, that was that main quest note. So what I will do is I'll go ahead and see what it is. Here we go. I'll go ahead and use it. Dear RPG Crawler, I heard about your accident at sea and feared the worst. Now that I've heard you're alive and well, I would like the opportunity to meet with you and discuss our beloved Emperor's mission in the Iliac Bay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Magnesson, the Emperor's agent in the court of Daggerfall. My position is not so official as an ambassador. None but other agents of the Emperor know of my true affiliation. The Iliac Bay is rife with rebels against the Imperial throne, so your discretion is required. For the purpose of our meeting, I will take a room at an inn, the Dead Woodchuck, in Grim Tower Hollow of Daggerfall, for a month. After that, I will no longer be available. I will expect you as soon as possible. Yours sincerely, Brisienna, Lady Magnesson. Now, this is important, because it is one of the few steps in the main quest where you can fail due to a timeline. You have 30 days to meet this woman, and if you don't, then you failed the main quest. And there's not that many Elder Scrolls titles that have something similar to this. So once you get this note in your playthrough, if you're doing a playthrough, follow up on it. The inn and the town are randomized each time, so I'll be looking on the map for the town and heading there first. I'm going to drop everything, screw the Mage's Guild. They sent me on a difficult mission to begin with. Fuck them. So I'm concentrating on Brisienna's request. Grim Tower Hollow. Now, I know a letter is pressed into your hand. You spin to see who gave it to you. You catch a glimpse of livery that vanishes into the crowd. Is that another one? Yes, it is. Alright. Dear RPG, my eyes and ears abroad say that you are interested in the fate of a certain letter. Any emperor should not be so careless, nor should a queen. You really should come visit me in Castle Wayrest. I have some most interesting tidbits that I am sure you would enjoy hearing. Morgaya, Princess of Wayrest. So, now I've got a lead on both of the main sections of my main quest. This one, the timed one, is where we'll be going first, because that actually has a time limit. So, apparently, in the middle of the wilds is not the best place to get away from, random couriers. I guess it beats the indestructible courier from Skyrim somewhat. Now, I know I've said basically that it's difficult to find where you're going on this map, but if you know where you're going, you can just hit find. Grim Tower Hollow, was that it? There we go. Do you wish to travel to Grim Tower Hollow? Yes. We'll go recklessly, by foot, and we will... If we go to inns, it'll cost us 20 gold, but we'll get there a day earlier. We don't need to, because we need every gold piece we can. So let's head to Grim Tower Hollow. Go ahead and sheathe my sword. Alright. Yeah, it is a beautiful snowy day with the actual snowy day music playing in the background. If you haven't heard the Daggerfall music, it is excellent for MIDI music. It is from a day and age where such was an art form, and I absolutely love it. I love it as much, if not more, than the later Elder Scrolls soundtracks. If you get a good emulator that emulates a decent card, or if you have the actual hardware, the actual MIDI hardware, it's worth giving it a listen to. I believe that there are places on the YouTube and the internet where you can listen to pre-rendered renditions of it using decent chipsets. Now, let's see, where am I looking for? I'll go ahead and take a look at this again. The Dead Woodchuck. So this is one of those instances where I said before where you can ask for a particular inn. This is one of those instances where it's going to come in handy. So let's just grab a random passerby. Where is the local tavern called the Dead Woodchuck? Gotta be around here somewhere. She don't know shit. Okay. How about you? Tavern, Dead Woodchuck. Okay, so he just doesn't like me. So fuck that guy. Let's talk to this chick. Yeah, I am just, okay, somewhere southwest. We'll go ahead and ask till she puts it on my map. There we go. And hit the map. And it's right there. There's only like 3 taverns. It's a little tiny town, so let's head over there. Now, as far as the Princess of Wayrest, we'll look into it when we can, but I don't want to proceed along the main quest very far at first, simply because it gets pretty difficult pretty fast. I want to get some experience under my belt before I start barging into castles and start looking for ways to, piss off nobles. Which you will undoubtedly do at some point in this game. Fortunately, I don't think it's like every noble, because every country has its own little nobility. So this is the Dead Woodchuck. I've got to find the common room. I guess this may be the common room in here. Alright. Now, if you've played this game a few times, you will know that you're looking for a particular woman. And there we go. She looks like this. That's a noble woman. So let's talk to her. Ah, thank you for responding to my letter, RPG. I am Lady Brisienna. Let me bring you to date on affairs. The specter of King Lysandus haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the word, vengeance! But that is the only coherent word I have ever heard him utter. And he utters it over and over and over again. Trust me on this. If you are ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It would be probably more gainful, these two should be switched, to investigate those who might have wronged Lysandus to find the cause behind his torment. I do not know if the royal family of Daggerfall or another person or persons merit more suspicion. The major powers of the Bay, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Daggerfall may be in good places to start. I thought Sentinel was like, Sentinel is in Hammerfall, and Wayrest is kind of halfway across. So you got the 2 lead places of 2 provinces that may be opposing factions. In the matter of the letter, the Emperor's agent says that he was unable to hand-deliver it to the Queen because of the war. He hired a courier who supposedly delivered the letter in his stead. We do not even know the name of this courier. Obviously, there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whether the letter arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. How you decide to do this is entirely your decision. I will contact you if any new information should surface. I am leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here has been compromised, and my life is in danger. Do not mention my name in court. It is more likely to hurt than help. Good luck, and watch your back, RPG. This is basically her saying, I'm outie, I'm going to be of no help. So I am now on my own. But that's alright, because I now have quest stuff. So let's see. I have an outstanding quest with the Mages Guild, but screw that. First, I'm going to go over here and sell some shit to try to get basically some spending cash. There's a guard. And it shouldn't be long until I get to someplace I can sell stuff. These should all be stores. Got a general store somewhere. Let's see what this is. The shop is better appointed than many. Its wares lie neatly on the shelves. Although not fit for a king, all are skillfully crafted. So let's see what you got here. Let's go ahead and sell. Sell the torch, I don't need it. Sell this dagger. Don't need to sell my only magic item just yet. That's apparently all he will buy. Let's try to turn him down. 14 gold, okay. Yeah, so you can't actually haggle, you only get the one shot. Now what does he have? If I'm going to be crawling in dungeons and looking for fancy armbands. More fancy armbands, okay. If I'm going to be hunting undead, then the first thing I need to pick up is a silver weapon of some sort. Silver or better. So I guess there's two ways to go about that. I can scour the shops, which I'm going to do while I'm in this small town. But this little village is unlikely to have anything of value. So what I'm going to have to do is go crypt diving again, which is basically go into several crypts and hope I find a silver weapon. The second thing I need is some sort of protection versus paralysis, as it became incredibly clear on my last dungeon run. So this guy will also not buy anything. What I need to do is find a ingredients vendor, which may be more difficult than I expect because they are pretty rare. Okay, this guy's not got any silver things. I'm not seeing. You'll be able to tell when you see silver because it's really obvious. Now they've got all kinds of clothing so you can make fashion statements. They're more useful in a more aesthetic character. Right now I'm just going to be hobbling along in full plate, and well, whenever I get full plate. Right now I'm kind of like at a mismatch of stuff. So let's see, I've got two of these shops out of the way. Let's only two more in town. Oh, there's some more up there. And there's a temple. Let's see what this town has to offer, actually. Let's go ahead and stop a random passerby, and now that I need one, there is none here. Doesn't that figure? Well, this is a general store. I don't necessarily need a general store. What I need is like a alchemist shop or something. I don't know. I don't think there is an alchemist shop, but we'll see. General stores. There's only general stores here. There's 5 general stores and a pawn shop. Okay. The pawn shop might buy some other things. And it's pretty close. So let's run over there. And, you know, because this is the same kind of, you use skills to make use of them, or use skills to improve them, I'm going to keep hitting J to jump. And yes, the default is J to jump. And P to run, for some ungodly reason. And eventually, my acrobatics will start improving, and I can actually get more than 6 inches clearance off the ground. Well, 6 inches is pretty impressive. Alright, this will let me sell some stuff, which is good. Let me go ahead and just sell all my crap. Because I don't have ingredients, but ingredients for sale, but look, if I get anywhere close to this, then I'll be set. I get a quarter of it. It's not bad. It's better than nothing. So I've got like 5 grand. Still seeing no silver crap. I'm probably not going to see anything because this is just a small town. Yeah, nothing much. I could improve my armor, but I'm not going to right now. Right now, I'm just zeroed in on getting some sort of silver weapon. What's this? This is just a silver battle axe, but it's not going to do me much good because it's not a long blade. But at least now I know that I can buy something here. There's silver. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I need to clear that. Okay. Okay, and a dwarven mace. You know what? Let's just hit some more dungeons. Let's just hit some more little crypts and stuff. So let's where am I? In Daggerfall. Way over here. Don't need any towns. Let's just go to visit some nearby graveyards and do a little bit of grave robbing, to put too fine a point on it. Some of these graveyards are pretty well designed in terms of atmospherics, but all they are is a obstacle course on the way to the crypt. Now, as you gain levels, oh, that is fucked up. Oh shit! I hear all kinds of crap in here. It's actually got a door on that. That's interesting. You don't see that every day. Okay. Okay, there is the source of those screams. Most annoying, one of the most annoying enemies in the game, not because they're difficult, but because of that fucking scream. It's just, it does not stop. The entire time, yeah, I mean, yeah, it stopped now, but I mean, if you got 3 or 4 of these things on you, it's just painful to listen to. Rah! It was a running joke in one of my channels one time. Okay, Skeleton Warrior. Does he have anything on him? Oh, he's got gold. And he's got some sort of bow. I may as well pick it up. May as well pick it up to sell. Now, we're not in any danger of getting paralyzed or anything, I don't think, so we should be able to stick with just normal heals. And you can whip these little dungeon crawls out in a very short period of time. What do they have? I have to keep reaching over to different keys in order to look up and look down. That's not going to get me anywhere. Alright. Let's look down a little bit because I got to go down this this corridor here. Now you can turn mouse look on, but it is so annoying that I don't even ever try it. Okay. Kind of hacking this down. Come on, come out. Come out and get me. Okay, there we go. And hopefully I'll be able to take this guy out before he does too much damage. I mean, they're not easy, but they're pretty solid creatures, but they're not difficult. They're about what you'd expect of a low-level tank style enemy. Now, I need to heal myself before I die. So I'll be throwing heals in between casting. You get pretty good at it if you really try. Oh no! Okay, I'm out of magicka. Okay, what did I get here? Gold, an iron bow, a steel daikatana, which is nice, and a steel wakizashi. I can't carry anymore. Well, that's alright. I got shit for strength, but that's something I can fix over time. And a little pile of treasure in here. More gold. What's this? Straps. Okay, well, we can sell that. Let's look at the auto map and see if there's any like little secret doors. Nope. So that is how fast you can clear these things. And if you find like a holy dagger or something in one of these ruins, it becomes very worth it very swiftly. You can also find, couple weapons. There's always the chance to get a slightly higher quality weapon than what you came in with, and bits and scraps of armor. And when you're first starting out, that is very worthwhile. And there's a skeleton screaming at me. And there is nowhere he should be. I mean, I don't see no secret doors, no nothing. So he's just behind a wall or something. Okay. Once more, my frame rate takes a dive for no good reason. And then all of a sudden catches up. So instead of running off, I'm going to go ahead and rest until fully healed. Okay. And then the eerie music kicks in because it turned dark while I'm in a graveyard. I don't think anything actually comes out, but it can. You know, just basically a bunch of aesthetics. Now, oh, there's enemies nearby. So there is an enemy nearby. I just have no idea where it is. Looks like I'm gonna have to find it before I can move. Let's hope it's not too strong an enemy. There's those sounds in the background. Now, if you've seen my Arena playthrough, or if you've played Arena, you'll note that you can't actually run from one town to another in Arena. In Daggerfall, you can, and you can technically walk from one end of Daggerfall to the other. The problem is, it would take real time, several days at least. So that's why fast travel is just almost critical. Now, where's the enemy that I? Oh. Thief! Oh, crap. I almost got freaking owned. What is this? I see a burglar. Oh, thankfully, burglars aren't worth shit. Okay. Elven Broadsword. That is definitely a upgrade. In fact, that's a straight up upgrade for me. It's 3 to 14 in Elven versus 0 to 14. Yeah, it's an upgrade for me. I'm gonna remove my old sword. I'm gonna click that. So what else do I have here? A Daedra's Heart, very nice. Gold. Don't need those. What do I have for pants? I've got plate pants. And just a helm. Okay. I did not need to equip those straps. Okay. It's basically for the barbarian look, bare chest with straps over it. That's what that's for. All right. So that was a straight up weapon upgrade. That's nice. I think it goes like steel, iron, steel, elven, silver, or whatever. So there's still some room for upgrade there. Let's see what we can do in terms of the next graveyard to go to. We'll go to this one. We'll work our way back towards where we were before, because there's no longer any time constraints on anything. At least nothing that I've got so far. So basically, I'm just going to be leveling up. Now, you can, if you're a mage, you can level up by standing in the corner of the Mage's Guild with a custom designed spell and casting it on yourself over and over and over again. And that is a cheesy way to level up, but it's one which has served me well in the past. However, it takes before freaking ever. So if I do it, I'll just note it in the description or in the commentary. I'll say, hey, I stood in the Mage's Guild corner for like 3 days and cast this spell. But for now, we will level up while adventuring, because that's always more fun. Okay, gold. What's this? A steel staff, steel daikatana. Don't need any of that. I'm going to basically start looking for things that I can sell that are a real high gold to weight ratio. Don't see anything in there. It's like some sort of obscure dentist chair. A rather evil dentist chair, looking at that blood. Okay, there's some sort of bat. Alright. So let's see. Let's look in here. Gold and saint's hair, which is nice. If I find a place to sell these ingredients, that'll be just awesome. Ghoul's tongue. Okay, what's this? It's a coffin. It's the kind of coffin that you would expect a vampire or something to jump out of in later games. See what I mean? I can't pick up this gold because I'm full of I'm full of gold. I need to deposit some of it. So let's see what we have that we can drop. That's half of a kilogram. Picked up 288 gold. Let's see. Magic items. Oh yeah, I've got a spell book. Weapons and armor. I don't have anything I can drop. But ingredients, I think I may be able to scrounge up what do I need? I need 2 kilograms. I need 3 kilograms total. Well, wait. Yeah, 3 kilograms total, because that book and the Daedra Heart are worth a fair amount. So let's try to scrounge up 3 kilograms. There's a quarter. There's half. There's 1 kilogram, so we can go ahead and get... Whoops, I didn't mean to pick that up. God damn it. 1 kilogram, we can pick up this... Oh, we can't pick up that Daedra's Heart. So let's see what else we need. Okay. Fairy Dragon Scales. Okay. So there's 1.5 kilograms. 1.75. 3.25 and 3.5. So let's pick up the Daedra Heart and the book. And we're good to go. We need to go back to civilization to sell some. But you know, you can see how you need to manage inventory real quick, or real well in these initial parts. Oh, what's over here? More gold. And what's that? Snake venom? Eh. And this is why when I mentioned that you'll want to get a horse and carriage, because that horse and cart are going to be they're going to allow me to carry like 500 extra kilograms, which means I can basically go vacuum cleaner style and pick up everything in a dungeon. And once more, I'm probably going to need to rest, so let's jump a few times just to make sure I've got jump up. Let's run a little bit just to make sure I've got running up, and then we can rest and then head out. I'm healed, no level ups. Okay. Well, I'm over here. Let's find the nearest town and do some selling. Berg Tail. Some of these town names, I don't know, man. Just try not to stab anybody. And of course, I come at night. God damn. What's that big thing like down here? Is that like a Mage's Guild? I think it might be. May as well stop in. Whoops. May as well. God damn it. Okay, I gotta actually click exit. I may as well stop in at the Mage's Guild and see what the damage is on that failed quest. Although I technically haven't failed it yet, so I just know that I cannot actually complete it. Okay, get one more over. Now, to join different guilds, there are different requirements. For a Fighter's Guild and a Mage's Guild, basically you just need to have certain skills at certain levels. For a Thief's Guild, you have to attempt to steal and either be caught or steal successfully a certain amount of times. For the Dark Brotherhood, you have to slaughter a certain number of people in cold blood. And it looks like people are starting to wake up. So I can't get in the Mage's Guild yet. It's too early in the morning. They aren't open yet. Let's find a pawn shop. Okay. Put on my map. Okay. I don't think anything else. Oh, an alchemist. Yes, I can sell some of that extra shit that I've been carrying around. Come on, put on my map. On my map. There we go. So I can actually start selling the ingredients that I had. Okay. Way over there. So I gotta go, well, pretty much facing the right direction. Just go ahead and run and jump all the way over there. It's basically going to be a episode of running around, picking up gear, and getting myself something that I can actually hit shit with. This is all the kind of critical steps that I really should have taken before undertaking my first dungeon crawl. Because even in the best of times, there are always things that you can only hit with silver weapons. And not having one, as you can see, kind of screwed me. I don't think I could have taken that vampire in single combat anyway, but I at least could have tried. Okay, I've got to basically loiter for a while, so let's loiter for a while. A couple hours. Alright. Let's sell some of my crap. Okay. All of this stuff. 1200? That's not bad. I think that's all he needs. Alright. Now I can theoretically buy potions here, can't I? I can buy ingredients. I don't see any potions like pre-made. I guess not. Or they might be rarer than I'm thinking. Okay, now, whoops. God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong map key. And I guess I just need a pawn shop, so that pawn shop is way the hell up north. Damn. Well, may as well hike there. I may go ahead and cut here and come back. After running all the way across town, I've come to the pawn shop. Let's go ahead and sell more crap. Oh, it's not open yet. What kind of pawn shop doesn't open by 8 in the morning? I'll loiter for another hour. Kind of wait around in front like Jay and Silent Bob. Alright. Come on, give me something to sell. I got a book to sell. That's all. That's seriously all I have that he'll buy. What kind of book is worth 1400? A Dubious Tale of the Crystal Tower. Huh. Sure, I'll take that. Alright. I guess it's because my mercantile skill is so low that it kind of misjudges the value of basically everything. I'm just taking wild guesses. What the hell is this? It looks like a gold coin. It's a ring. Okay. So I'm basically going to be scouring for a silver sword or something. Yeah, I don't think there's any weaponsmiths in this town either. That's a holy dagger. Yeah, I've seriously got to find a weapon, so may not be able to find one. Is Dwarven better than Silver? It doesn't matter because it's a short blade, but I mean for general purpose, is Dwarven better than Silver? What is this up here? It's a kite shield +3, but it's a pretty kite shield. It's all gold. Alright. Shields, I believe, are kind of like armor. In armor you've got leather, and then you've got chain, and in all the plate, that's where you get the different materials. So you can't have dwarven chain, but you can have dwarven plate, and orcish plate, and so forth. I think shields are similar. You've got your buckler, your small shield, your kite shield, then your tower shield, and your tower shield can be like basically anything from steel on up. Because I believe I remember seeing like Daedric tower shields and shit like that. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop going the wrong way, and I'm going to cruise down to the Mage's Guild, because I need to find out whether I can find some protection from paralysis or some shit like that. So I'll go ahead and pick up when I get there. See you after the cut. Alright, we've arrived at the Mage's Guild. So the reason I'm going to the Mage's Guild first, before anything else, is because I need to see if I can't get... When does the Mage's Guild open? It's already 10 in the morning. Freaking A. Anyway, I need to find some... That's the switching thing. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, here we go. Loiter a while. I'm going to loiter for 2 more hours. I've got to find a way to offset the paralysis, and I would like to find some way to do more damage. So I may be making a custom spell here soon. Hey, look, I can get a new quest. Yeah. Let's look for the spell maker this time. Because what I can try to do is look through the spells known. I don't believe that I need to know a spell in order to use its effect. If I do, then I'm going to be spending some money. But if I can just make the spells outright, I can buy spells, then I'll have to go buy the spells first. I kind of like the idea that you have to know a spell in order to dissect what it does, and I wish more games would do that. Okay, he's got magic items. What does he have? Oh, he's not going to sell me anything. Well, bugger on you then. Alright. Okay, that's going to let me make items. Shit. It's going to be one of them mages guilds. Anyway, yeah, my point being that I do like the added difficulty of actually having to know a particular spell before being able to use the effects. But I'm not going to complain too hard if it lets me use any effect I want, because that saves me a lot of trouble in the long run. Well, god damn, I spent half this episode roaming this fucking Mages Guild. Here we go, make spells. Now what? This is the spell maker interface. This shows my maximum spell points. Currently 150 because I am because I think I actually forgot to put increased magery. I thought that actually, you know what? Let me take a look. I may have fucked myself over. No, increased magery 3 times in spell points. My maximum spell point should be 300, but I think that what's taking into effect is the fact that it's daytime or whatever. Or maybe that's the maximum I can put in a particular spell. And there's my money. There's the current spell cost, and there's the casting cost of the particular spell. So let's go with a new spell. We can change the icon here. It's going to be caster only. It's going to be what's the effect? Let's add an effect. Ah, you can use all of these effects. All right. So what we'll do is we will do I guess heal or cure. Cure paralyzation. Chance of curing paralysis. I don't think you can actually put a duration on it. But we'll go 5% plus 5% per 2 levels. And that is going to make our casting cost huge. So let's do well, 3 levels it stops going up. So 44. We're going to reduce this as much as possible, even if I have to take an initial hit. See, so the real issue is that we need to get this cost down as small as possible, because I'm probably going to be casting it in combat a lot. Right now, this is going to give me a 10% chance of curing paralysis. I don't know if that matters, because I don't know how that works. I don't know if there's a chance for it to fail or what. But just in case there is, that's bumping me up to 81 again. You know what? We'll stick it at 1 plus 1 per 3. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with getting this pretty. Actually, gonna have to get this pretty high. So I'll do 1 plus 5 per 2 levels. And at this level, it's going to be like 10-20%. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to say this is a basic cure paralysis spell. Nothing fancy. That should the casting cost, I believe, will go down as I gain restoration, but yeah, there's only so much that I can put into a particular spell and have it be completely useless. I'm hoping the parameters I gave on that are going to be good. So let's also do single target at range and fire based. Well, we'll add a new effect, and we'll do damage, health. Now let's do continuous damage on health. It's going to do let's see, duration is going to be 1 plus 5 per level, and then we're going to do magnitude. Initial magnitude is not going to be much, but we're going to do 1 to 5 per 2 levels. And it doesn't sound like much, but when you look at it, that's you know, that's 5 ticks a level. I'm level 4, so that's like 20 ticks. That's like 2, you know, theoretically 20 to whatever, you know, some ridiculous thing like that. That's why damage over time spells work. And we will go, we'll take this part off, delete that part, we'll just leave the continuous damage health. In fact, we will have to move that up to the front. We'll just add one at the top, continuous damage, health points, 1 to 5 per 1 level, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per 2 levels. Alright. That does no damage up front, but it does burn them down over time. We'll make it fire based, and we will call it Burning Spark. At some point I'll make a much more powerful version of this. Spell cost is 204, or casting cost is 31 though, so we'll buy that. Okay, so I've got 2 spells, decent. Then, I'm going to do a heal over time. We'll go with regenerate. Target regenerates health points each round. Duration rounds. So we'll just do the same thing, 1 to 5 per whatever 2 levels, and then 1 to 5 per 2 levels. And that'll give me something similar to Bael's Bomb, but it should cure me a hell of a lot better. And we'll call this Minor Regeneration. Self only. Buy it. Okay. So, you know, with those basic spells purchased, what I'll go do now is I will run over to whatever nearest place I can get. Let's see if we can't find a quest here. Get a quest. The Guild Hall. How shall one put this? In life, I think you'll agree, there are always some people who just, well... The Guild has always stood for, or rather had problems with... listen, young apprentice, we need a guard. Will you do it? This is one of those easy quests, and I will go ahead and do it. Be at the Mage's Guild at midnight. So I'll come back to the Mage's Guild and stand guard, you know, as soon as I've done some basic shopping. So, and that'll help me build up reputation with the guild. But now I've got some decent spells. I can actually go do shit now. Find a general store, and that should actually, you know, I've got 2 stores right there. Yeah, it's like the nearest one that just got marked. And I'll buy myself a horse and a wagon, and I'll look around these couple stores here for a silver weapon, but I won't make you sit through that. Okay, I'm back at the Mage's Guild. I bought a horse and a wagon. I did not find any silver weapons. So what we will do is we will go ahead and call it here, and I'll show you the quest that I undertook next time. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler. If you like what you've seen, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and take a look for more Daggerfall videos coming up. Until next time, take care and goodbye.